Hi guys, new and old, welcome to our channel, Analyzing Life. All feedback is welcome, but I do ask that everyone be kind to one another. We have enough hate in life. So let's focus on compassion and kindness here and discuss the things that really matter. And of course, analyze every case that we can. But right now in this video, let's discuss missing Orrin and Orson West. Orrin and Orson West, their birth names, Sincere Classic, went missing on December the 21st of 2020 from their California city home. Their adoptive parents said that they were outside on the patio in the backyard playing with chalk. He went in for a moment, the adoptive dad. He came back out, did not see them there, and at this point, they've just disappeared. Still no new updates as far as the boys. We do not know where these two little boys are, but what we are seeing are a lot of rumors, just a whole lot of speculation, theories, which are fine. You know, it's great to discuss a case, but sometimes it's kind of hard to weed out the rumors from the facts that we have. So in this video, I want to take a look at what we know versus the things that have not been confirmed as of yet. So as I noted, December the 21st, that's the day that the boys were reported missing, 3 and 4-year-old Orrin and Orson West. And adoptive parents are saying they went missing from their backyard. He left the gate open, but we do see on the neighbor's footage, we see the open gate, but we do not see anyone, and I'll play that a couple of clips from that video. But we do not see anyone other than Trezell back there in that backyard. But we do know, and keep in mind, that camera footage, it's an hour off. So it's saying, like, if you see 4:30, 16:30 on there, keep in mind it's actually 17:30, 5:30. So add an hour to it because it's 100% an hour off. But we do see that the cops were called, and also the chief confirmed that they were called in regards to the missing boys at 5:45 p.m. We do know that they have 4 other children, and Trezell is saying they were at their grandma's on vacation, although he said he didn't let the children out because of the pandemic, but yet the boys, or the other kids, which are all boys, were at grandma's on vacation. But nonetheless, they purchased the house on Aspen Avenue back in September of 2020. It's showing purchase price of $197,000 on September the 10th. Yes, September the 10th of 2020 is when it's showing that they purchased it. And again, the home on Aspen Avenue, they moved from Bakersville, California. And during the footage that many of us have seen on AVNewsmen United We Stand's channel, they say they searched. We searched. Trezell and Jacqueline, we searched. Well, we're really not seeing that on the footage. We're not seeing either one of them go out into the neighborhood and conduct any type of searches. We see the back light coming on and on the back patio area, and that comes on around, in the footage it's 4:21 p.m., but in actuality it's 5:21 p.m. that back light comes on. But we're not seeing her search at all in any of the footage that I've seen. She's not searched the neighborhood, nor has he, even though he said they couldn't have gotten away that quick. Yet he jumps in his van and drives around for, I think it was 4 minutes, that I've seen on the footage that he got in the van and drove around for around 4 minutes. The chief is saying several agencies are involved, and that includes the FBI. Chief is also saying he suspects foul play, and he cannot rule out or comment on any type of abuse. The chief says he suspects foul play because there is nothing that shows how the boys got out of the yard that day. And they did dig up the backyard to confirm that the boys were not there. And he's saying there's no reason to come through the desert, right now. He said that everybody in the neighborhood has been contacted, and no neighbor has ever seen the children, ever, per the police chief. Although we have heard, but again a rumor, but we've heard that at least one neighbor did see all 6 children, and even Orrin and Orson. But yet, again, we can't confirm that, but that's what's being said on that end of it. So again, just the fact is, chief said no neighbors have admitted to seeing the children at all at any point. So it's up in the air on if these little boys even moved to California City with them. So, everything's just up in the air right now. We don't have the answers to that. We do know that there's canines were brought in multiple times, and that's per the chief. Now, also, a lot of things about the leg fracture with Orrin. Now, the leg fracture, Orrin did not have a leg fracture when he went missing. The leg fracture happened when he was when his biological mom had custody. That leg fracture occurred then. Bio mom, Ryan Dean, was at work. Someone was watching Orrin. His leg somehow was fractured, but it is not a new fracture, and I'm seeing a lot of individuals saying that, he had currently a leg fracture. It has been confirmed by Bio Mom. It was a fracture. I think Orrin was around 3 months old is all. So I don't know how he got the fracture, but it is not a new fracture. And again, just another thing kind of just with that footage that stands out to me is it's a fact we never see Jacqueline searching the neighborhood, nor do we see Trezell walking around the neighborhood. He got in the van for the 4 minutes or so. He drives around the neighborhood, and he takes a left out of his driveway and a right on that first road. And I'll show you, to me that would make sense because the whole backyard all the way down the lots and the neighbors' lots, all of their gardens have fences, and so I think it would make sense the boys couldn't go that way because of the fence. So if he ever circled behind that fence, that would have been strange to me, because the boys could not, if they wandered off, they could not have gotten around or over that fence because it's all the way down, and I'll show you a photo on that as well. And we do see in the camera, the backyard, that around 4:21 p.m., which is 5:21 p.m. on 12/21, the day the boys were reported missing, we see that backyard light come on. And so I guess this is when, he went in and asked his wife if she had seen the boys. She said no. He went back out. He searched the backyard. And again, you can see a shadow, a figure there moving around in the backyard doing something. But I never see her come out either, which is kind of strange to me, because I would definitely be out there if my babies, we couldn't find them. You bet. I'm going. That's the first thing I'm going to do is run out the door and search for my baby. So I thought it was really strange that we're not seeing two figures out there in that backyard. It just, there seems to be no concern. And I know we all, act different, but in cases like this, I cannot understand for the life of me why the other parent wouldn't be out there searching as well, running out that door, at the time that you guys aren't seeing the boys and the gates left open, but we never see adoptive mom running out the back door, nor do we see her searching while her husband Trezell is on his 4-minute drive. So again, very strange behavior in my opinion. And we do know from the police chief the 4 other children were taken from Trezell and Jacqueline. And we don't know, or I don't know at this time, if they were able to get them back or if Child Protective Services still has them. Not certain. We do know police chief, he said the backyard was the main focus because, again, couldn't figure out how the kids left that backyard. He says the biological parents have been cooperative, quote, for the most part, unquote. So that's another thing I found interesting for the bio parents. Why did he say for the most part? What happened? Why would he, for the most part, what did they not agree with? And I feel like there's something more there. We just don't know. Another thing, the footage, it's already ran through on here, but on December 19th of the children getting in the van, a lot of you guys only seen 4 children. Me personally, I think there could have been more children. I think 2 children could have been carried to the van. I think it's just something, it's not that clear. I could not really tell, but I do not put much faith in that footage from 12/19 at all. Another thing that I've seen, Christmas shopping, and, one present for both boys under the tree. I will say, and maybe I'm playing devil's advocate here, but again, I try to keep an open mind on what I can keep an open mind on. And I get why there could only be one present under the tree, because me, myself, and my husband, we would wait until Christmas Eve to put out the presents from Santa Claus when our children were younger. And so, of course, the presents would not have been under there a few days before Christmas, but that's just us. And then, there's just no proof that I've seen that they have or did not go Christmas shopping. And then that 911 call, we heard Crenshaw Incorporated speak to a operator. I don't know if it was sheriff's office. It was cut off at the beginning, but they had set a time, I think it was around 7 o'clock that the call came in. And that's pretty much been debunked because the chief did confirm the 911 call came in at 5:45 p.m. And that is when Trezell said that he called 911. So I'm not certain if the operator got mixed up or what happened there. But, Trezell did say they called, and I'm not, just solely trusting his word. But the police chief confirmed that the 911 call was at 5:45 p.m. And we're also hearing about PTSD and, military for Trezell West. And I have found no proof that, he was in the military or has PTSD. And that's something that would be protected anyway. So it's not something we would know, but nonetheless, I don't know, I can't confirm, and I'm sure, most of you out there don't know, but just one of the things spreading that he is or was military and he has PTSD. And another thing I've seen are past records allegedly on Jacqueline West, but I know on some of the ones I've seen, I can 100% say it's not the adoptive mom, Jacqueline West, because the age does not even match up. So again, just kind of, research before believing everything you hear. Another thing was about the previous owner of the house on Aspen Avenue. And she had said that her and her husband installed a self-closing gate. Well, we do know now. Now, I'm not calling her a liar because it could have completely been another gate she's referring to, but we do know it's not the gate that Trezell is saying he left open. So that gate is not self-closing. It's manual. You have to pull it and you have to push it. It's manual. It is not self-closing. But I just wanted to basically, like I said, come on, clear up a few, of the facts versus the theories and speculation that we have surrounding the case. And here's the photo of the picture I was telling you about with the fence all along the back. So it wouldn't have made sense for him to have went around the house in that back area. And here's another photo, and I looked up the residence for sex offenders, criminal, and I think initially when I looked it up, there's quite a few within a 10-mile radius, but it's saying there's one criminal and sex offender residing within 1 mile of the home. But again, I know I saw at least 4 to 5 minimum that were in, I think I looked at like a 10-mile radius that I seen that in, but I can't. It's been probably a week or two since I checked it out. And then it also showed when they purchased the home on Aspen Avenue and some information about it, and purchased it September 10th for $197,000. But let me know what you guys think, and if there's any more, facts or even theories. Let's talk about it. Let's get it out there, and let me know if I've got something wrong in this video, and if I've got something that I said was not a fact and there is in fact truth to it. Definitely let me know. I obviously can be wrong as well, and maybe just not have viewed everything that you guys have. But just let me know what you think, guys. I'll talk to you soon, and thank you all for watching.